Hello everyone, my name is Derin and this is not my first time in front of the camera. I have another YouTube channel which is based on Turkey, and finally I decided to reach a bigger audience, and I'm doing this job for like 10 years or so. So I believe that I can give you some valuable information after my own understanding. And today we are going to discuss about the upcoming Apple event on October 13th. So we all know what we should expect as in terms of the iPhone 12 edition, and in my opinion and all of the other information in the internet that we can see, we are probably going to have 5 different iPhones this year. The first one being the iPhone 12 mini, the second one being the iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Max, and the next one will be the iPhone 12 Pro Max and then the iPhone 12 Pro. It's really exhausting to say all of these names, but they are going to be in these naming lineup as far as I can guess. And also we can say that the size will be different this year than the previous ones. For example, the iPhone mini will be 5.7 inch, which will be the smallest iPhone ever. And also the iPhone 12 Pro Max will be the bigger iPhone yet, which will be 6.7 inch, a gigantic phone in our hands. And I think that the 11 Pro Max is already a big option, so it will be a little bit maybe uncomfortable to hold a phone like this in our daily lives. And also the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro with the normal sizes, the standard 6.1 inch. So unlike the iPhone 11 in today's world, we are going to see a bigger phone with 6.1 inch. So Apple gave up the different size lineup for the budget model iPhone 11 and the following one iPhone 12. By the way, all these phones will have the A14 exclusive chip. It has some rumors like the benchmark scores will be 1500 versus 4100 in single core and multi-core, and the scores are amazing. They're almost as powerful as computers and iPads. But also there are some leaks about the performance comprehensions between the A13 and A14, and when we saw that the difference is so low according to the Antutu benchmark, which led us that it's not worth the upgrade in terms of performance, and we are all going to see. So according to some sources, each phone will have the OLED display and there will not be a 120Hz screen. It will be just like this year, a 60Hz screen with all of them. The notch size will be the same, just the iPhone 12 mini will have a smaller notch because of its small form factor, and it will be a great difference. And also the normal iPhone 12 lineups will have 4 gigs of RAM and the Pro models will have 6 gigs of RAM. I do not believe that the RAM difference will create a huge consumer experience, but it is a nice thing to have an update on the RAM size. So actually when we look at the event's name, we can see that it's high speed. It can be as high speed or high, speed. So when we look at that part, we can see that there's definitely a message through the high speed thing, and the high speed thing may be directed to the 5G function that possibly came to the iPhones, which will be a huge difference for the carriers by not the consumers for now, but I believe it will be a great option. And I do not believe that there will be 5G support by default, but you can add, just like in the iPad and the SIM card support, a 5G support to the devices. Like the iPhone 11, iPhone 12 will have 2 different cameras, a wide angle and an ultra wide lens. And iPhone 12 Pro, like this year's iPhone and the previous year's iPhones, it's going to have a telephoto lens, a wide lens and an ultra wide lens. So in terms of camera thing, I do not believe that there will be a huge improvement, but definitely the sensor size and all the other stuff will be enhanced on some way. And as I mentioned sensor, I can say that the sensor size will be bigger, and with this way the camera bump will be bigger than usual. And as we saw in the previous Apple event, that they actually removed the chargers. So this time we are not going to see any chargers in the phone, unfortunately. But also we have the information of a new cable, which will be a more elegant one and a whole strong one. So I think it will be a great experience, but I'm not sure that they are going to involve that charger into the box or not. So the next leaks will be about the Airpods Studio, which is the overhead version of the Airpods Pros that we currently have. And also that can be a signal though that the Apple remove the major rivals about this topic. For example, they removed the Bose Quiet Comfort 35 Mark II from the stores, and this may lead Apple to sell their own overhead phones as the Airpods Studio. According to the rumors, it is going to have all the other information and all the other capabilities that AirPods Pro is currently having, such as the transparency mode, the active noise cancelling, the neck detection, which will be converted to an overhead phone, and also it's going to have the quick switches between devices. It will be a nice thing to see, and we will see if it's going to be included to the event or not. So when we look at the logo of the event, we can see different kinds and different types of circles in there, and some rumors are saying that this can lead the information to the possible mini HomePod. So you know that HomePod was a disaster for Apple. I think they will never ever mention its name again, but according to rumors, they are working on a smaller version on the HomePod mini, which will be $100 or something. Otherwise, it cannot compete with its rivals on the sector, especially after that HomePod disaster. So this is one of the other leaks. The next interesting topic will be about the Airtags, and let me explain how Airtags will work on some occasions. Airtags will be a sticky tags that you can stick back of anything, your keys, your car, your phone, your tablet, anything you want. And the special thing about it is it will have a network function between your phone and your AirTag. So with this way, and also with the help of the augmented reality, the AR, and which is also the LiDAR scanner, will be a really comprehensive thing. When we look at all the information there, you can find your losses pieces. For example, I lost my key and I'm looking through the AirTags, and with the help of the augmented reality application, it's directing me to where can it be, and I can find the exact and specific location of our pieces. It may be something good, it may be something useless, I don't know yet, but definitely it's an interesting technology and movement for the Apple. So the next thing is about the Apple TV, and in my opinion, Apple is actually investing the Apple TV to be the next arcade supporting gaming console for, again, the Apple Arcade ecosystem. And with this rumor, they are saying that they may include the A12Z chip to inside of the Apple TV, or even saying that there will be a 14 chip in the Apple TV. Of course, it can be different, but also with all the gaming rumors, we can see that Apple may do its own console and its own controller for playing the Apple Arcade on Apple TV. And it will be a great investment actually when we look at that Apple trying to going through the gaming industry with the Apple Arcade subscriptions and the previous events exclusives for whole packages with all the subscriptions you have. So the next things, I do not believe that these will be on the events, but there are rumors, as you can guess. The first one, and as you guess, are the Apple ARM MacBooks, Apple's own CPUs. And I believe that it's not going to be in this event, and it's going to be the next month's event, since Apple planned 3 events this year, and first one was last month. Second one will be this event, and the third one will be the next month. And in my opinion, the next month Apple will introduce us to the ARM MacBooks, but maybe there's a slight chance that Apple can just give a sneak peek of how their, for example, first ARM MacBook will look like in this event. So there will be a definitely Easter eggs for this event too. And the final rumor is about, again, according to the logo, especially the little circle around just the Apple logo. People are saying that this is the form factor and the shape of a mini Airpower. Airpower is the Apple's one of the most desired accessories that we are all waiting to charge AirPods, our Apple Watches, our phones together at the same time wirelessly. But there are some problems. They're sharing the problems with us. The leakers are always sharing something about this. But in this event, we can see actually the smaller version of the Airpower to actually charge our phones right at our tables. And in the next event, in the next month, people are saying that we are going to see the big version of the Airpower. And I do not believe that this is going to happen, but that's just a rumor to let you know. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope that everyone liked the video, and I hope you can find some value here. If you like the content and would like to support me, please do not hesitate to subscribe. That will be so much appreciated, and drop a like in the video. And also, if you think that some other things will be announced next week, please share it in the comments, and so that I can see them and share in the next video. Thanks for watching.